Hey guys, Derek here at Escondido German Auto. Today we're going to talk about coolant, and one of the main issues with Volkswagens and Audis in general is that we have this very specific, very pretty pink coolant. One of the issues that we've had since we've opened a few years ago is that every once in a while you'll get a car that's new to you and has non-OEM coolant, meaning we've got the fancy AutoZone green stuff, or sometimes even the GM orange stuff that says it blends with everything. We'll see that in a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of an experiment here. Basically, this is just to show you guys what's going to happen on a typical repair and some of the options that we might give you. Main one being, anytime we're going to mix this really light pink coolant with any of these darker colors, it's going to throw it off, like mixing some with some crayons. What we're going to illustrate is the difference of going with our straight coolant, which we could obviously flush out the entire system with water, possibly dilute what's going to be circulating through the system, which isn't a big deal in Southern California. But that's probably the best option we can have. Most of the time you're going to be draining the radiator through the radiator drain plug, water pump if we're going to be removing that. Any hoses that we can get to, we're going to be draining to get as much virgin coolant into the system. This is a little bit of a demonstration here. What we did is we actually graduated this sweet mason jar into fourths. So what we're going to kind of be showing is that about 25% of the coolant may stay in the vehicle when doing a major repair. Alright, so we're going to illustrate a vehicle that's going to come with green coolant in it. So you got about 25% green coolant in there. That's about 25% of the GM go with anything coolant here. And now we're gonna, at this point we've done the repair, the car's been put back together, and now we're gonna go ahead and vacuum fill the system with the factory OEM coolant for Volkswagen or Audi. And notice the color change as this goes in here and mixes. That one stayed relatively bright, but you can definitely see the orange tint when you compare it with the pink stuff. Huge difference there. This is the pink VW with the green stuff. As you can see, it almost turns to like this rusty mud color. That's simulating driving a few miles. Huge difference. Now that can look, in a car, it can look like it's got an intermix problem, maybe a blown head gasket or something like that. That's not really the case. What's going on is it's nearly impossible to get all of the coolant out of the system, with aside from flushing it with water, stuff like that.
Multiple times.
Alright, so if you see cloudy coolant in your car, don't freak out, let us know. Ourselves, we've actually changed our policy as of a year ago that we offer this to the customer every time. We're never ever going to be just dumping old coolant back in a car. We don't reuse coolant here. Anytime we put coolant in a car, it's always virgin OEM coolant. We actually had to go to AutoZone and buy this stuff. We don't have it around, we don't have it on the premises anywhere. So, hope this helps out, guys. Give us a call.